It is officially Madden season, and in honor of that, I want to give back to the community. So we're doing a little giveaway. 3 $25 gift cards to 3 lucky winners, and all you have to do is be subscribed to me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, and then DM me proof of you doing those things over on Twitter. It really is that easy. Links for all my socials are always down in the description. It doesn't matter if you're Xbox or PlayStation or even PC. Anyone can enter, anyone can join, and the giveaway will end on 8/27, a week after the official launch of Madden 22. What's going on, guys? Today's video is all about rookie premieres. The plan is to go over all the rookie premiere players and also give you a pretty good idea who you should be picking for your free level 10 NAT rookie premiere fantasy pack. Before we hop into it though, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 30,000 subscribers. So the subscribe button for notifications. We post daily Madden 22 content, and the shout out for today's video goes to Liam O'Sullivan. Shout out to Liam O'Sullivan for commenting the emoji on last video. Okay, so here are all the rookie premiere cards in Madden 22, and right now I believe there's going to be 2 ways of getting them. One way is, like I said, that level 10 NAT fantasy pack. More and more people are getting to level 10 somehow. I'm not sure how people are getting there so quick, but some people are starting to get to level 10 now, and they do give you a fantasy pack and you pick 1 rookie premiere player. The other way is eventually they're going to give us our rookie premiere collectibles from Madden 21, and we can use them in Madden 22 eventually. They'll be given to us. My guess is probably the 17th, so expect a lot of these RP gameplays on the 17th, because I can't obtain them right now. I simply just can't. It's not even possible, because I want to do a Kyle Pitts, I want to do a a Jamar Chase, I want to do a Trevor Lawrence gameplay. But yeah, here are the players. We're gonna start with Christian Bearmore at the top. Christian Bearmore probably will not be picked because he's a defensive tackle, and all the other RPs are simply just better. But this card is also very loaded. I mean, as far as a pass rusher goes, he's not that good, but he's 310 pounds, standing at 6'4". But yeah, 85 tackling, 87 hit power, 86 pursuit with 87 impact block this early in the year with an 83 block shed at 310 pounds, and he also has pretty good speed for a run stopping defensive tackle. This card is really good, and it's kind of a shame that no one's really going to use him because he's actually a really good defensive tackle. Like, he's really solid. So next man up is probably going to be the most popular choice for these RPs, and that is the 91 speed Jamar Chase. For that exact reason, 91 speed is the fastest receiver that we've seen. Yes, there is that Devin Hester, like, super glitchy route runner card. He does not even have 91 speed. He has 90 speed. But that Devin Hester card is actually stupid. He's a route runner, and he hits every single route running threshold. So all I'm going to say is grinding the MUT level is going to be very rewarding, and I like how EA is kind of making cards glitchy. You know what I mean? Like a route runner Devin Hester that hits all the thresholds this early in the year doesn't really make that much sense, but he's going to be a demon. Jamar Chase, though, will most likely be the most popular, even after the catch. Yeah, the juke and the spin aren't that great, but he's got good carrying, and it's not like I'm really juking and spinning that much with receivers anyway. It's mostly stop and goes and, change direction and stuff like that. With 88 COD and good carrying, he's very reliable. He's a good archetype. I mean, he's a decent archetype. He's not physical like he was in Madden 21, but 91 speed, 90 acceleration. The card is going to be a monster, and with 92 jumping too, and he's 6 foot. Yeah, this card's going to be a problem. So next up, we got Naji Harris, and on my running back tier list, he was that #1 guy, and for good reason. 87 speed, 88 acceleration, good COD. He's a power back that also has 77 catching, and 85 COD is very good and can break tackles. He's 6'2", 230. Kind of like a Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey hybrid, because he's catching passes, good COD, but he has Derrick Henry's size and speed, and he's actually has better speed than both Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry. So yeah, this card's gonna be a problem, I'm telling you right now. But again, are there better options than Naji? I don't know, but this Naji card he's the best running back that we're gonna be seeing in the game. But honestly, all these RPs are at the top of their position. Like, they really are. All these RPs are super glitchy. That's why everyone wants these cards, because they're all so good, man. So next up, we got JC Horn, and when I first saw this JC card, I was thinking, yeah, 100% I'm going to pick him for my team. But now looking at him, and I know that I have L'Jarius Sneed, I know I have Fabian Moreau, I mean, I have Dion. He's probably better than Dion, but I know that I have those guys. It's probably not that smart of a choice to pick JC when there's guys like Jamar Chase, and honestly, I don't even think that JC's the best DB that we're going to be looking at today, but he's still really good. 89 speed, 89 acceleration, but yeah, 82 man with 78 zone and 83 press as well. So that is the JC Horn RP card. So next up, we have Trevor Lawrence, and before I learned about set feet Josh Allen, I thought that Trevor Lawrence was the best quarterback in the game. I mean, he's still a very close second. The reason why I do prefer Josh Allen is the throw power and the throw on the run. But yeah, Trevor Lawrence, if you don't want to spend the coins or whatever on Josh Allen and you're able to get this guy NAT, I would do it. He'll be your quarterback for probably like a month and a half with set feet and these stats. I mean, the accuracy stats aren't the best, but with set feet, it'll kind of help cover it up. He's a pretty good runner. I wish the throw in the run was a little bit higher, but good throw power. Definitely gonna feel that zip on all his passes for sure. And also, he's what, 6'6"? Yeah, he's 6'6" too. So he's not hitting linemen in the back of the head. Trevor Lawrence gonna be very consistent and just a super nice card. Also has a pretty good release too. I've tried it in regs with set feet, and he feels really good. So Trevor Lawrence, a card that will probably be a top 3, probably an S tier quarterback for the first month and a half of MUT. And if you want to, invest your NAT choice into him, it's not a bad option. It really is not. So next up, we have the free safety, Trevon Moehrig, and I think this man right here is the best DB out of all the RPs. I mean, he's got 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 86 COD with 86 hit power. I think he's going to be a really good user. Right now, everyone kind of has that Nasir Adderley card because he's like 6 foot with like 89 speed, but he only has 81 acceleration, where Trevon Moehrig is an inch taller, has 1 more speed, and has 9 more acceleration, and has hit power at 86. So I think Trevon Moehrig is going to take that spot from Adderley. But honestly, having a guy like Adderley and Moehrig on the field at the same time is just super glitchy. So I feel like Trevon Moehrig might be a pretty popular option, and hopefully you guys can all see why. 90 speed, 90 acceleration, good hit power, and he's 6'1". So next up, we have middle linebacker Micah Parsons, and I'm telling you, this card's also going to be really good. The only problem is that linebackers just don't animate the same as, safeties do, so that's the only problem with picking a linebacker in my opinion. But say that safeties and linebackers animated the same, Micah Parsons' stats are really glitchy for like a first week middle linebacker. 88 speed, 88 excel, 86 agility. I wish the hit power was a little bit higher. But yeah, good tackling, and he's also 6'3", 250 by the way. So big body and is very fast and can excel at a high rate. So there is the middle linebacker Micah Parsons. Jalen Phillips. I didn't even know that this card existed, but Jalen Phillips, I'm sure no one's gonna pick this guy, but being a left outside linebacker, he actually doesn't look that bad, to be honest. But as far as being a pass rusher, not the best. Is he more of a zone guy? What is this dude good at? Just getting in people's way, maybe? Like, he's not even good. He doesn't even have good hit power. I guess maybe he's just an athlete because he's got 85 catching though, but good speed. This is a weird card. I think he's just kind of an athlete, but I don't think Jalen Phillips is really even a real option for anyone in this RP pack. So we're gonna go on to the next guy, and that next guy is an absolute demon. 86 RP Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts' RP right now is going for not his RP, his core rookie's going for I think I saw him for 18K yesterday. But this card, I mean, Kyle Pitts is 6'6", 250 with 88 speed, 89 acceleration on a first week tight end. Doesn't really matter what his routing stats are, to be honest, because like I said, he's 6'6" and can run really fast and can jump and do all that crazy stuff, and also good carrying. Actually no, for a tight end, the 78 COD is actually pretty nice. So Kyle Pitts, I think for a tight end, he's probably gonna be an elite tight end for maybe 3 months, unless they drop some crazy Vernon. Even if it's a Vernon Davis card, you can't. There's not many. I mean, there is some, but there's not many tight ends in the history of the NFL that EA could drop in the first 3 months that are gonna be 6'6" with 88 speed, 89 acceleration. There's not many that are gonna be dropping. You're gonna see a lot of 84 speed, 85 speed tight ends. That might be a little bit clunky, but this guy's got 78 COD too. If you want that pass blocking, he's not going to have it, or the run blocking, he's not going to have it. That's why you have a guy like George Kittle. But I'm telling you, Kyle Pitts, just as far as longevity, he'll be on rosters for the longest amount of time, in my opinion, because there's not many tight ends that EA can even drop that can have this combination of height and speed. It's just not possible. And finally, last but not least, we have Elijah Vera Tucker. This card is actually really good. The only problem with him is that he's in a fantasy pack with Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts, Trevon Moehrig, and JC Horn. So no one's going to pick this guy. You shouldn't pick him. I kind of wish that EA gave him closer to 90 pass block and run block, so maybe someone would, consider picking him. But I don't see a real reason to pick him. He'd probably be in your lineup for the first 2.5 months, honestly, because he's that good. And 65 speed, good acceleration, though. Definitely a good pulling guard, too. Actually, a really solid card. But, like I said, the only problem is that he's in a fantasy pack with some very, very high-class cards. Okay, so now that we've gone over all the RPs, who should you guys be picking with your level 10 NAT RP fantasy pack? So you can either go offense or defense, obviously. I think that Kyle Pitts is a really good option. Like I said when I went over him, his longevity is really nice. Jamar Chase, I think, is going to be that like first option where like, oh, I want Jamar right now. But keep in mind, these guys are NAT, right? So you're not going to be able to sell. You're not going to be able to sell him. Say Jamar Chase phases out, you can't sell him. But I don't think Jamar is going to phase out for a little bit because you know, there's three wide receiver slots. So if you start him at 1 and then a better card comes out, he's at 2, and then a better card comes out, he's at 3. So it's going to take a little while to get Jamar Chase out your lineup. So I think offensively, the like 2 really good options are Jamar Chase and Kyle Pitts. Yes, you could go with Trevor Lawrence. But like I said, it's NAT, so you can't sell him. And you only get 1 quarterback. Only 1 QB's in the field at a time. And I guarantee you that real soon we're going to get some probably better quarterbacks. Say that new Josh Allen comes out or something like that. You can't sell Trevor. He's just kind of stuck in your lineup. He's all he's going to do is just go to your binder. So if I were you, offensively, I'd either go Jamar Chase or Kyle Pitts. But also the same does go for Naji Harris. You can also go Naji Harris if you want a running back. But again, you only get 1 running back on the field at a time unless you run, like I said, 2 back set or whatever. But most people really just run 1 running back set. So yeah, I don't like the Naji Harris or Trevor Lawrence pick for the NAT pack. Say you want non-NAT or you want to buy him, go for it because you can sell him right back. But for this NAT pack, I think Jamar Chase or Kyle Pitts are the 2 good options on offense. And on defense, in my opinion, there's really only 2 options, and that is JC Horn and Trevon Moehrig. And between those 2 guys, I'm going to go with Moehrig by a pretty good amount. Unlike offense, I gave you guys 2 options here. I think Moehrig should be your guy. I'm going to stay very adamant on that because JC Horn, yeah, he's solid. Yeah, sure, he's solid, but there's already corners like him in the game already. You know what I mean? There's already like guys like Legarius who have the same speed. Maybe Moreau has similar speed, but Moehrig, there's no other free safety quite like him who's 6'1" with 90 speed, 90 acceleration, and can hit. And I already know how sub linebackers animate that are safeties, so it gets me even more excited for Moehrig. So I think Moehrig is the clear cut on defense, but there you guys go. 3 really good options for your fantasy pack. I think it's going to come down to team fit and what you guys are planning to do with your team. So Kyle Pitts, Moehrig, and Jamar Chase are my 3 options for you. I mean, RPs this year are absolutely stacked. And honestly, all these guys are very top tier at their positions. Like all these guys are top tier at their respective like corner or offensive line or left guard or whatever, tight end. I mean, the RPs this year are crazy. If you could pick them all, I'd say pick them all, but unfortunately you can't. So yeah, just kind of pick the player that fits your team the best and whatever you're planning to do with your team. But yeah, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications like I said earlier. And if you are still watching, let's comment the tiger emoji for a chance to be shouted out in the next video. And as always, I'll see you boys in the next one.